All right guys, Lorenzo here, aka the Zodiel. So we're going to do an instructional video on all the buttons in a Prius XLE. Let's start off with the left side here. So you have your lock and unlock buttons with your mirror adjusters. So if you push down on here, it'll say L for left side, and then you can do the same thing for the right side. And then down here, you have your button for your automatic high beams, you have your de-icer function for the windshield, and then you have your heated steering wheel. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have your voice activation here, so you can push this and have it call somebody. Here's your volume adjusters for your infotainment system. And then right here, you can actually adjust and see what's on your menu. And you can push the down button here and go through all the different options that you have right on your digital gauge cluster. And then right here, you have your call button. So if you're on a phone call or if you want to hang up, you just push this button here. All right, let's move over to the right side here. You have your adaptive cruise mode here. Once you push this button, it'll activate cruise control. And then you can also push this for your lane keeping assist. And then right here, you have your mode where you can just put it in adaptive cruise, or you can put it in regular cruise control. And then right here, you have your gap adjust between you and the car in front of you. And then to set the cruise, all you have to do is push down, it'll set the cruise control and you can adjust the speed. And then right here, you have your button to change songs. And then you have your mode button to change your different stations that are playing for, let's just say, Apple Music, or if you have Amazon Music, or if you have AM, FM. Right now, because it's in essentially demonstration, it won't show me on the screen. That'd be something that I'd have to show you in a different video. Now right up here, you have your buttons for your lights. So you have your left light, you have your door light. So anytime you open the doors, the lights will come on. Then you have the button to turn on all the lights, and then just your right side light. Right under here, you have your different garage door opener buttons. So you can set up to 3 different garage doors with this. Down here, you have your electronic parking brake. These buttons here, you can actually adjust on your digital gauge cluster, your different modes like eco, normal, and sport. Then you have your EV button right here. Whenever the battery is full, you push this button and you can drive just on the electric battery. Now your shifter is pretty interesting, and to put this in drive, you actually have to push this left and down, and then it'll put it in drive. Hold it over to put it in neutral, and then you push left and up to put it in reverse, and your backup camera will show up. And then to put it in park, you just push down. One other button I didn't go over a second ago was this hold. This is your brake hold function. So when you're in drive and you push this hold button, your hold will actually show up right in the bottom left corner. And you can take your foot right off the brake, and the car won't go anywhere until you push the gas. Right here, you have your wireless charger. And now let's take a look at all of your air conditioning buttons. So right here, you have your heated seat for the driver. And then you also have the heated seat for the passenger on this side. You have your front defroster, rear defroster with your outside mirrors. And then you can actually shut off the air conditioning right here. Next to that, you can adjust the temperature for the heat. Then here you have your fan speed, and then you can adjust where the air is flowing to. Then right here, you can circulate the air within the cabin. Now down here, you have 2 USB-Cs, cup holders. Now right here under your armrest, you also have 2 USB-C ports as well. Bottom left here, you have your button to open up your gas, and then underneath it's to open up the hood. Here's your 8-way power adjustable seats. Push it forward to move the seat forward. You can push it down or up. And then you can also move the back part forward and back, and then you have your lumbar support. So you can see the lumbar moving slightly here. Now, the Prius XLE does have a smart key system, so when you put your hand on the door, when you have the key fob on hand, it'll unlock the door. If you hold your hand here for longer than 3 seconds, it will unlock all the doors, which is really nice. On your key fob here, you have your lock and unlock button. And then to use the remote start, you have to push this lock button 3 times and hold it on the 3rd. So 1, 2, 3, hold it down. You'll know that it's starting because the lights will flash. And there you have it, guys. Just a quick button tutorial of the Prius XLE. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure to visit my website at thezodeals.com. You can subscribe to my newsletter, and stay tuned for the near future. I'm going to be doing a lot of instructional videos just like this.